Cuban President Raul Castro met with his colleague, President Barack Obama, for the first time on U.S. soil. They spoke about the normalization of relations between Washington and Havana, an historic process that was announced last December. After the meeting, Castro said that Havana remains committed to building a new type of relationship with Washington, one that is based on the respect of the other's sovereignty. But he again reiterated that relations to be fully normalized, the U.S. needs to lift the 54-year-old blockade on the island nation, among other things.
The Cuban president ratified Cuba's willingness to work in order to build a new type of relation between Cuba and the United States based on respect and sovereign equality. The blockade still persists. The pace of the process towards normalization will depend on the lifting of the blockade.
And that was Cuba's Foreign Minister Bruno Rodriguez, who also insisted that the U.S. must return Guantanamo Bay to Cuba and compensate Cubans for the economic effects of the blockade, which it turns out has cost the Caribbean country over $830 billion. He announced that Havana would once again present a resolution to the UN's General Assembly next month condemning the blockade. He also said that Cuba should have never been put on the U.S. list of sponsors of terrorism.
Cuba has historically been a victim of terrorism. 3,478 Cubans were assassinated as part of a terrorist action, mostly organized from United States territory. 2,099 Cubans have been maimed permanently as a result of terrorist acts. We appreciate the just decision of the United States government to exclude Cuba from our list of countries that sponsor international terrorism, in which Cuba should never have been placed.